You alright guys, Ash back with another video. Right, been gone for a while, but I will tell you why. I won't go too much into it now because I want to show you some of the pickups that I've got at the moment. Some PSP games I actually found under the stairs. As you guys know, we moved not so long back, and we found a lot of games under the stairs. So we cleared underneath there and we took them. Some of which were unboxed, which I give to younguns because they're always after games for their PSP and they don't really take that much care of them, if I'm honest. So, but anyway, some of them were boxed, so I nicked the ones that were boxed because I like mine boxed. And basically, I'll show you those now. If I look tired, I apologise. I'll tell you that later on. I'm not going to go too much into that. Anyway, plodding on. The unboxed ones. Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy. The Open Season, that one. And also Ben 10 Alien Force. Again, all these are the kids. Crash Tag Team Racing, which I've actually played. It's a good game. I've actually got it for the PlayStation 2 as well, so I'll let them have that one. But yeah, pop them down there. The PSP games I kept, now, all boxed. One of these I actually bought, so I'll just move that. If you can hear something in the background, it's my missus down here. You can just see her in camera there thinking about it. She's playing Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster, which actually came out today. We've just been in town to get it. That's the reason why I'm doing this video fairly late. Anyway, the PSP games that I've acquired from under the stairs that were just left are Lego Star Wars 3, which is the Clone Wars one. Don't have the other two, so I'm trying to get hold of them. If anybody knows anywhere I can get them for fairly cheap, let me know. Also, the Simpsons game. Again, this is a double, technically, because I've already got it for the PS2, and it's exactly the same game as the PS2 version. So, yeah, that's that. Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six Vegas. Now, I was going to play this to death, because I heard it was a good game. Turned out, unless it's the console version, it's not really good. So, it's there. It's a collector. But yeah, I probably won't be playing that one. I'm filling the screen with my face. I apologise. Brothers in Arms, D-Day, which I haven't got around to playing yet. I haven't actually played this one, but I will do. Like I say, I've had a few issues over the last month and a half, so I'll tell you about that later. It'll also explain why I've not been on here for a while. But yeah, that's Brothers in Arms, D-Day. That one as well, Rocky Balboa. Again, not a great fan of boxing, but it was there. I kept it. Why not? Now, the PSP ones that I've bought, not many, if I'm honest. One of them's a film, one of them's a game. The one that I'm about to show you, I've never played one of the game series in my life. Mainly because it's not a series that really caught my eye when any of the consoles came through. But that is Resistance Retribution, and I was really, really surprised at how good this actually was. It is absolutely an amazing game. A lot of people complain because shooters don't quite work on the PSP because there's no dual analog on it. This game doesn't need it. It's that simple. It actually plays really, really well. If I'm honest, it's awesome. If you don't have it, go out and get it because it is a really good game. I also got a UMD movie, which is Daredevil. One of my favourite Marvel films. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and I can understand that. It wasn't the best Marvel film, but it is one of my favourite films. I don't know why. I've not really figured it out. But anyway, that's all the PSP ones. And just to let you know, I've got a lot to go through, so this video might be a little bit longer than most of mine. A few that I bought today. Pre-owned one being this, which is Crash Fusion and Spyro Fusion, which the two games were acquired by the same company, or the franchises were acquired by the same company. So what they ended up doing was making games that crossed over each other, where you can do stat bits and pieces with it. But it's one of those games I've never really played. I've always played the mainstream ones, but never on the other ones. So, but it actually comes on one cartridge, which I'm really pleased of. So, yeah, I'll be giving that a do as well. So, always a good game. I like Crash Bandicoot, if I'm honest. Right. Next, PS2 games. Now, I've got a problem with this because I don't know what I've already shown you guys. I think I've bought more than this in PS2 stuff, but I'd have to check properly and whatever. But yeah, I'll get around to that later. I'm not doing that. It's no point. Right, PS2 games now. Pickups are Terminator 3, Rise of the Machine. Never played it in my life. We'll get around to playing it. Not played it just yet. Again, that all comes down to the issues I've had. The Matrix, Path of Neo, which I've been after for a while because I played Enter the Matrix and I thought it was an absolutely fantastic game. So, yeah, great fan of Matrix, pleased to have that. And this is one of the ones I'm not sure I've done before. I could have done. Haven, which, again, not entirely sure. It kind of looks like a rip-off of like Ratchet and Clank, but we'll find that out. But yeah, if any of you guys know about these games as well that you see on it, just give us a shout and tell me what they're like, because a lot of them I've not really paid much attention to, so it obviously gives me a few things to go through. Some of the new stuff that we've got. Now, I got these ones on release, and one of them I was after them re-releasing for ages. Basically the HD remaster of Fable, which is Fable Anniversary. I do have the original for the original Xbox, which does play on the 360, but I wanted this version. Simple as. And it's absolutely fabulous. I was not disappointed at all. Also, if you've got a PC or a tablet or a phone even, if you go on basically the Windows market, Google Play Market, or on the iPhone, the App Store, download the Smart Glass app, because what it'll do is it'll give you a full map of where you're going and where you've been on this game, so it'll make it easier to get around as well, which is always fantastic. It's helped me out a ton because on the original I got fairly lost because it was, you had loading screens in between each town and place and all that kind of stuff, and it really did me head in a little bit. But with this, it's a little bit easier because you know where you're going. Even though you've still got those load screens, it gives you an idea on where you're going. So, like I said, good game. Go and get it. And if you have got a tablet or I'm guessing you've all got a phone, you know, go to the Android market, go to the App Store, go to the Windows market if you have a Windows 8 phone, and download Smart Glass because it makes it so much easier. Also, the new ones we've got, well, the new ones my wife has got, let's say, you know, if I'm honest, Final Fantasy head over there. She got Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, which I'm still yet to play. She's clocked. Simple. She's clocked it. It's that simple. She's just working her way through every dress sense she can on the game now. But yeah, she got that one with the steelbook case as well, which was pretty good. She also got the guidebook for it as well, hardback guidebook, which I said I was going to do more guides on this channel, and I will. That starts it off completely. And today, the release of Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster. She bought that as well.
Not the one I wanted.
Yeah, if you heard that, not the one she wanted. What we went down for was the limited edition, and Game, unfortunately, we're out of it. So she didn't get the limited edition. She's a bit gutted, but yeah. The main difference between this one and the limited edition is the fact that you get a big, massive art book with the limited edition, with all like different characters and all that kind of stuff in it. But yeah, still, she got the game, yeah, or two games. I'm going to mention this on the video as well. I find it a little bit odd that this game comes with both games on the disc, 10 and 10-2. Now, this has also been released for Vita, and sorry for the language, but what really pisses me off is the fact that both games aren't on a Vita card, game card. Instead, you buy the first one as a physical media, and then 10.2 is downloadable. Now, if you're like me, I have a Vita. If you're like me, you don't have a very big memory card in it, and I've already got PS1 games and things on it. And I've got a few PSP games on there as well. And I don't have room to be downloading a game that's a gig and a half of storage, and it kind of made me really annoyed because technically you're not getting a physical copy of both games for the Vita, you're just getting the one physical copy. So, but yeah, that's that. But we bought that today. Another PS3 game, which again I've never played this until the one I played on the PSP that I showed you earlier, which is Resistance: Fall of Man. Always a good game. I'm guessing that's going to be like the one on the PSP. If I'm wrong, not really too much. I didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid £2 for it. So yeah, why not? Right, Xbox 360. Now, I do have a lot for it. A lot of it I was going to do a video on while I've had these issues, but I've not had the patience or the integrity in my head to do it, because it's, like I said, I'll let you know later on. I'll tell you why I've been on it. But it's been too much effort to do it. But yeah, I'll go through them and then I'll carry on. Duke Nukem Forever. Now, people said this was a bad game, and it might just be me being old-fashioned, but the swearing, the pissing in the toilets and all that kind of stuff, I just find it hilarious. I like the old Duke Nukem games, and they haven't changed anything for this, except for the actual gameplay, because obviously the old Duke Nukem you can just shoot in one direction, like either way, left or right. It was similar to Doom. This, you've got obviously the crosshair where you go everywhere. But essentially the character is still the damn same, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. I'm glad to see a game that uses the retro side of things as a weapon, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, if you like the old Duke Nukem games, don't ever turn around and listen to people that say, "Oh, Duke Nukem Forever's crap," because it's not. It's like Time to Kill and Land of the Babes on the PS1. It's that simple. Only a little bit more gameplay based. You still get the odd caption and disturbing quote off Duke. So it's actually pretty good. The next ones I'll show them off as a series of games, it's easy, are the Gears of War series. Up to 3. I don't have Judgment yet, but I will. Started playing the first one, and problems started happening. Not with the game, with me. But yeah, I will give them a do. I've played the first one before, but I didn't get very far in it because I had to get rid of my Xbox because it broke. But yeah, that's life, I suppose, for you. So, also a trilogy. Trilogy I've been after for a while is Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3. Now, played 1 and 2, clocked them both, and again, my Xbox broke before I could get the third one. Gutted wasn't the word, because I really, really enjoyed the first and second one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replay through them, and obviously play the third one. Makes more sense. Again, a series of games I don't have the third one for. Dead Space and Dead Space 2. Always good games. I've played them before. Well, the first one anyway. Never played the second one. I will. Again, scared the living crap out of me, did the first one. Walking through corridors, having bodies drop from roofs and stuff like that. It scares the living crap out of me. But yeah, why not? The next one, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's also made by one of mine and my wife's favourite companies, which is Square Enix. They took over the series a good couple of years ago now. Well, when this came out actually, which is Deus Ex Human Revolution. Again, not played it yet. I'll explain why later. But yeah, I'll get around to playing that. But I've heard good things about it, so I shouldn't really think it's been anything bad. Next one is Brink. Again, not really heard much about this. It was a game that I picked up on Impulse. I think it was about £3. I think something stupid like that. But I thought it was there. But again, not really heard much of it. So I will let you know how that is as well. If you've not already played it, or if you can tell me what it's like, that'd be even better. Because I don't think I'm likely to play it anytime soon with the amount of stuff that I've got. So, next one, Prototype. Now, I cannot stress enough how much I loved this game when I had it for my old Xbox. It's ace. It's like anti-superhero stuff, so you know, why not? Everyone likes being evil in games, why not? But yeah, love that. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but like I say, if you've not got this game, go and get it. There is a Prototype 2, which I do want. It's about a different character, but you know, why not? Right, next stuff is all to do with the Final Fantasy 13, which we got. We actually bought these on the same day. We actually got the book as basically a bonus. It was actually a Valentine's present as well, so my wife. But the book actually came with a full-size map of the thing of Final Fantasy. I'm not even going to unfold that; it's too thick and boisterous to do. It'll cover my face and the screen. So, but yeah, that's that, and it's about that thick. That's not a book; that's just a map. You know what I mean? So why not? But the actual book is absolutely fantastic. If I'm honest, you've got the outer cover there, which has lightning on it, and then you've also got the symbol for the game on the back. And like every guide, it shows you enemies' stats, what you need to do to get rid of them, and all that kind of stuff, and you know, just in general, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, but that is pretty much all my pickups, guys, and finds in my house actually. Now, what I'll go into now, if you've lasted up to now, absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to let you know it's the end of my pickups and stuff like that. If you want to carry on watching, fine. Now, I'm going to explain where I've been and why I haven't done a video for a good month and a half. Or why I've not been in the mood for gaming in general. I basically got signed off work for basically depression. A lot of things happened over the last month which my head could not physically deal with. Over the last month, I've been in such a depressed state that it's had an effect on family life and whatnot. And I'll explain to you why. Now, this is going to become more of a video log at the back end of this video, but like I say, if you've already finished watching, you can go if you want. It's not too fussed. I actually did give family a few threats and things in the depression scenario. I did threaten to jump in a river, if I remember correctly. Not something I'm proud of. Along with a few other bits and pieces. If I'm honest, the game at the time was indeed the last thing on my mind. Doing any pickup videos or anything like that. All these pickups that I've just shown you, I actually got after this happened, a couple of weeks after, and you know, so on and so forth. But I basically broke down and didn't know where to put myself. It's generally taken all my energy to try and get to do this video at the moment. And like I said, if I look tired, it's generally because I am, because I've gone from a state where I was severely depressed to a state where now I'm coming out of it, but because I'm on things like antidepressants and things, it's generally messing with my sleep pattern, and obviously that's hopefully going to get better. All this week, up until a week on Monday, this is currently the Friday, but a week on Monday I go back to work, which should be good. the one thing that's kept me going, if I'm honest, is the hope of doing these videos again as well. It's actually this lady down. Where am I going? This lady down here that's told me to do this video and get up off my ass and do the video. She couldn't be more supportive, if I'm honest. She's been fantastic. She could have just walked away, but she didn't. But she's been fantastic and pulled me through it. So that's the reason I haven't done any videos for the last month and a half. And like I say, if you've lasted through this, I appreciate it. I really do. Listening to my problems, even though you've probably got your own, is, you know, friendly enough for me. You know what I mean? It's people like you guys that keep me on the straight and narrow. So, but yeah, I have had a lot of things. On top of that, I've also had one of my grandparents die as well while I've been in the depression, which gave me a severe punch in the face. Generally, it just hit me a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I kind of shut myself off for a couple of days afterwards. But the reason it all kind of kicked off is me trying to keep the family thing going, keeping work going and things like that. And obviously you guys as well, trying to get these videos done and things like that. I have done plenty of videos over the last month. I've just not uploaded them because if you think I look bad now, they look even worse. If I'm honest, they look really bad. But yeah, I'm laughing about it now. Why not? You know, I'm getting pulled through it by the lady down here, where my thumb is. She's been awesome. Like I say, I'm back doing more videos, hopefully for good. And when I pick some other stuff up, I shall give you guys a shout. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you've lasted this 23-minute video, then kudos to you, because that's fantastic. In the meantime, guys, thanks for watching my pickups. Thanks for listening to my problems. You're absolutely awesome. And I shall see you guys again soon. In the meantime, happy gaming, and see you in another video. See you later, guys.